I worked harder and I gave more than everybody else. I started to wear that as a pharisaical badge, you know. At the same time, so I'm prideful, I'm arrogant in my own giving and my own works, and yet at the same time, I'm struggling with these feelings of bitterness and angerness at the church for releasing me and laying me off, and this started to really come to light one night when I was working in the youth room, and nobody else was in the building. I was just sitting there working alone. I was organizing the room, and I started organizing the CD collection that the youth group had. And I'm looking at all these CDs. I'm like, man, this group is pretty cool, man. I like this CD. And I'm looking at all these CDs I like, and I started to think to myself thoughts like, you know, if I took these CDs, no one would probably know. Nobody would probably ever miss it. And I started to think thoughts to myself, you know, man, after all I've given the church, after all I've done for them, they owe me. I mean, they owe me. I mean, if I took these CDs, I mean, that wouldn't even begin to cover what they owe me. And I'm ashamed to admit it. But I actually justified it in my own mind, and I actually okayed it in my own mind, and that bad attitude, that bad attitude took over, and I took those CDs and I put them in my bag. I shut off the lights in that room, and I started to lock up the building, and I left the doors of the church. I locked up the doors. I went out to the parking lot. I got my car.
Hey, I'm offended.
What?
I object. This is totally inappropriate. We don't need to hear about this kind of stuff at church. You shouldn't be condoning this type of behavior. Next thing you know, we're going to have a bunch of sinners out here because we're going to have the reputation as the kind of church that accepts sin. This place will be full of thieves if you talk about this.
Wow, listen, I'm sorry. I think I was misunderstood. I totally didn't mean to condone the sin. I wasn't justifying what I'm trying to just be real and authentic with you about a struggle.
I object. I'm also offended. Teachers, pastors, and church leaders should have higher standards than that. All you're doing is standing up there and talking about the evil and sin in your own heart.
You tell them, girl.
Wow. I'm sorry. I think maybe I'm coming across wrong. I mean, I'm not trying to say it was okay. I know I never claimed to be perfect. I'm just saying that this is a struggle that I had, and it's something that I went through. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm also offended.
Me too.
Mark says he's offended too.
Mark?
Well, that's 4 of us.
Man, guys, what's up with this? I thought you were my friend. Why are you offended?
I'm not sure. I wasn't paying attention. But if they're offended, I'm offended.
You know, this is a really drastic preaching style. I mean, if you want us to stay, I believe you're going to have to accommodate for our feelings and our perspectives on these words
that you're saying.
Yeah, words.
Okay, what do you want me to say?
You could say we're out to lunch.
Yeah, Denny's sounds good. What do you guys say we go right now?
Yeah, but Denny's is all the way in Milwaukee.
We're going. We're going.
All right, fine.
Okay.
See ya.
We'll see you later.
Sure.
Mark, are you paying? Yeah.
Okay. Have a nice lunch, man. Wow. I guess we're just being a little too real for them, huh? Maybe we're being too authentic and they couldn't handle it. That's too bad they weren't offended yesterday. They could have gone to the Rot Fry. You know, but the truth is, sometimes when we start to begin to be real and authentic, some people aren't going to be able to handle it. Some people just are not ready for that. And the problem is that if I can't even be real and authentic with my own church community, if I can't even be real and authentic with my own family, I'm just setting myself up for a moral failure. And if we take every single issue and problem that we have, and everything that's ugly, and everything that's not pretty, and if we keep on sweeping under the rug, then friends, we're just setting ourselves up for a big fall. And if we're offended by reality and authenticity, not only are we going to miss out on spiritual growth and healing, but we're going to drag some other people down with us. Did you guys notice the guy in the back who really didn't know what he was offended at? He was wearing a green shirt. He wasn't a Christian. What if today was his day to get saved? What if today was his day to be brought into the community and fellowship with God's people and fellowship with God? What if today was the day that his life could have been changed, but he missed the point, he missed what was really important, because the other Christians who he was friends with missed the point, he missed what was important.